That, my beautiful friends, is the sound of the horrendous weather that we have going on here in Dallas. So I apologize ahead of this video if you guys hear anything that might sound a little questionable. We have horrible thunderstorms going on all week. It's probably Thor just getting really excited that Endgame is coming out in 2 days and that I'm seeing it in 2 days and that I'm very excited to review it for you guys. But this is not the Avengers Endgame review just yet, my friends, but it is still a good movie nonetheless. Today, I didn't even do an intro. Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Aiden Cossack, and today we're going to be talking about Olivia Wilde's strong directorial debut in Booksmart.
Well, that seems excessive. Shotgun. Just kidding. I don't have one.
Don't say we're having a date night. Why? It's funny your parents think we're boning.
What you two have is special.
We are going to show each other how much we care about each other.
We'll probably just do a Korean face mask.
I don't need to know all the words.
So, like I said, Booksmart is Olivia Wilde's first directorial debut, and it's the story of two girls who spend all of their lives getting ready for college and preparing and kind of avoiding what it's like to be a kid and going to parties and misbehaving when it comes to time. And they kind of learn the fact that they're the only ones who did this, but at the same time, everyone else around them was also getting into these really high prestigious schools, so they feel a little left out. Thus, they want to super bad it and have one good night to go out on and party like it's nothing. And that is exactly how I would describe this movie. If you guys have seen Dope, and if you guys have seen Superbad, then that is the perfect blend of what this movie is. But what this movie has that I don't really feel that Superbad has, Dope does a little bit, but this movie is a socio-political comedy, and it hits everything so perfectly without beating you over the head with what it's trying to tell you. At the end of the day, if you don't believe in what happens in this movie, these two characters who are played by Caitlin Dever, who I know from Last Man Standing, I don't really like that show, but my grandparents love it, so I was familiar with her before the movie came out, and Beanie Feldstein, who is the star of this movie. She steals every scene she's in. She's amazing. If you guys are not watching What We Do in the Shadows on FX, at the point that I'm recording this, she's only been in maybe 3 episodes, but she is a star, and I cannot wait for her to become a household name. I think this might be the movie to do it for. The chemistry that these two girls have, and the entire foundation of which that this film is built upon, with following these two girls and their character arcs that they both individually go through, and the one that they both share together, is enough to keep you engaged in this movie, and it is so much fun. But like I was saying with the type of comedy that this is, Olivia Wilde manages to, in almost every single shot of this movie, give you something to think about deeper than what you would get in a comedy. Long Shot, a movie that I just saw that I absolutely love, that personally I got way more belly laughs out of, which by belly laughs I mean I laughed out loud using my belly, rather than the dry, subtle humor that is in this movie. There are belly laughs if that's what you're looking for. There are some great, completely unexpected scenes in this movie, which is a credit to Olivia Wilde's directing abilities. She knocks it out of a park as a first-time directorial debut. This has to go down as one of the best directorial debuts, period. What she manages to do is make you think further beyond what this movie is presenting itself as, just with the script alone, with that being character interactions in the background, or there's a great bathroom scene that's kind of the MacGuffin of this movie, and I loved what she did with that. In the first 30 minutes or so, I was thinking, okay, these two girls are great, they're multi-layered, but everybody else in this movie is very, very 2D, and it did kind of get a little over the head with the kind of character that they're playing, whether they're the loud, theatrical gay person, or you get your hoish, skankish white girl who's your typical blonde and she's supposed to be stupid, or you get the dumb jock who's kind of a pothead. We've seen those movies before, but what this movie does in the beginning of the 3rd act towards the end of the 2nd act, she adds layers to these characters, and almost every single character, whether they're a background character or a main character in this movie, gets their own arc, and it's all fulfilled, which is something that I really wasn't expecting for her to do. And honestly, right now, this and Us are the two best made films this year that I have seen. And that's crazy for me to say about a comedy. I wasn't expecting to love this movie the way that I do. Like I've been preaching for the first couple minutes of this, Olivia Wilde, I cannot believe what she has done. First of all, this movie, visually, is gorgeous. I've never seen a comedy shot better than this. The editing that's in this movie and the way that it cuts to certain scenes, whether that be live action or animation, or if you get a dance sequence, it's just so much fun. And it's just visual eye candy almost all the way throughout. But guys, I could probably sit here and talk for hours about how much I love this movie. I can't wait to see what Olivia Wilde does next in these two girls. I can't wait to see what the future holds for them. For me, I love this subtle political comedy, and I will definitely have to give this movie a 9 out of 10. But thank you guys so much for sticking with me and watching this whole video. Be sure to subscribe, hit the like button down below. Also, comment and let me know what you guys thought about this movie, or if you're looking forward to this movie, or if you don't even want to go see this movie. All that good stuff. Also, be sure to hit my social media links in the description below so that way you guys can stay up to date with everything going on in my personal life. Also, be sure to hit the notification bell so that you guys can stay up to date on everything going on in the future with this YouTube channel. And thank you guys so much for being the beautiful people that you guys are. Thank you. Bye-bye.